Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Well, he turns metal into works of art. Here to talk about his business of ornamental blacksmithing is Jim Jones. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Hi. It's a pleasure to be
Hi,
here.
Jim.
Back in the day, we had horses as kids, and my father used to do all his own farrier work.
Right.
But he wasn't a farrier. He just learned how to do it. So this is interesting for me because I think if he knew how to do this type of thing as well, our house would have been filled with this, what looks like torture.
No.
Yes, it looks like a little bit naughty.
Well, you know, playing with fire has its advantages.
Okay, talk us through. Let's start up here. How did you start doing this? Where did this all come from?
I saw a gentleman at a fair in Vermont.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I'd love to live in Vermont.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
He was had a coal forge going and was making twisted steel and fun stuff. And I got bit by the bug. I started as a hobby, and I was fortunate enough to stay with it long enough. I turned it into my full-time business.
Look at you with the candles on.
Yes, and when I see all of this, I think, wow, what great gifts, because women and men were always looking for gifts. What do you get someone? They're
Something
getting
different.
married. It's a birthday, a housewarming gift. These are just fantastic and interesting and very decorative.
And I like to try to do varied things. I have a branding iron. We can do individual branding irons for
Are
steaks
you
on
kidding
the
me?
grill.
Can I just walk around
Sure,
and just
check
grab
it
that,
out.
if you wouldn't mind? I'm just going to show everyone. We're just going to move that up so you can see that's what the brand was. But that's how
Sure.
you make it.
Yep, you heat that up and brand your steaks.
But I have to say, it's steak, not for
Steak.
branding something else.
Well, you can do
Because I was
with it
going to
what
say
you
this
want.
would get super hot, wouldn't it?
Oh yes, you do have to get it hot enough, much like searing a steak on a grill.
Okay, I got you. Now, hold on. What are I can understand that this is for wine, okay, but this?
Cowboys. They're
What do you
just
mean?
whimsical, fun stuff.
Really,
Okay.
really cute.
Thank you.
And it's all for candles?
Yeah, just
Okay.
something cool on the mantelpiece.
All right.
And you were telling me something about a rosé stand earlier.
Oh yes, I make the wine racks, the horseshoe wine racks, and when I put a wine rose on it, I call it the run for the rosé.
The run for rosé.
Yes.
How did you decide to start making gifts and toys? You said that your friend inspired you, but I have to say, you have to know how to do it somehow. How did you learn?
You burn your fingers a lot, and stay with it.
Difficult.
Stay with it. Yeah, I practiced for about 6 years before I went full time.
I got you.
And it's not. You just have to have a dedication to stay with it.
Yeah.
And do it.
Well, I love it, and I
Thank
need
you.
a few gifts. So
Oh.
how can we reach out to you?
Well, you can check out Forge on Metalworks. My website is www.forgeon.com.
We got you. Now, is that your work that we're looking at now on the
Yes,
staircase?
that's a railing for my wife's horse trainer up in Vermont. That was a
Yeah.
brand new home, and it's all post and beam. We made the railing for it. There's a railing for a lady in Connecticut, kind of a tree motif.
Well, hold on. How did these people find you?
Internet,
Really?
yes.
So
Yes.
is there a lot of blacksmiths around still?
Not everybody's breaking into the blacksmithing
Yeah,
business these
it's
days.
a
Unique.
back-cracking job
Yes.
and industry to be in. Can you only sell these online, or are there any retail stores that carry your product as well?
I have stuff at Artique here in Lexington,
Uh-huh.
completely Kentucky and Frankfurt.
Nice.
And you can just call me directly.
Oh, look at that, Jean, with the wine glasses. You could put that up in your bar in New York.
And I think
Oh,
that's
they'd love that.
beautiful.
They wouldn't know.
So
They'd be
decorative.
like, yippee, 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 Jean.
Oh, it's great. I especially like this little guy over here. It looks
Yeah,
like
what is
The
that?
wiener dog,
the wiener
with
dog.
that?
a little hammer, makes me smile.
We're going to
So
hold this.
cute.
Just hop out of the way just for a second. We're going to grab that. Can we get a shot of that? I'm going to move it around. Look at that. That's really cute. Hey, Bud, we appreciate you coming on.
Pleasure was all
It's
mine.
always
Thank you so
interesting to
much.
see what locals get to do with their profession.
Sure.